Well, hello again. William Chambers here. With a new year comes a new challenge. And I've been kind of thinking about this a lot. And last year's challenge was the 3-knife challenge, which a lot of my subscribers participated in, including myself. So I thought this year, using kind of the same format, I'd do the 3-tractor challenge. And with that being the oldest, your favorite, and the one you use every day. So I'm going to do things a little bit different because I know some of you don't have 3 tractors. So as far as your favorite goes, doesn't necessarily have to be one that you own. It could be one that you've always wanted to own, or the one you learned on as a kid but you don't have anymore. So, and the one you use every day could also be your favorite tractor. That's kind of the way we'll do it here. But anyway, I'll start off with the one we use every day, being I'm in the shed here. I actually got to go to 3 different locations to do this video, so so we'll start here. Here's a John Deere 4040, and it has a 404 engine, putting out about 90 horsepower. About 3 years ago, I did a paint job on it. And I put all new cab interior in it. And the reason we use this one every day is it runs our feeder wagon. I did a video on this about a year or so ago. But the old 4030, 4040, 4050, 4060 series are probably the best tractors John Deere ever made. Reason being, there was no electronic crap on it. It was all mechanical, easy to work on. You could do a lot of the work yourself. But nowadays you need and it's not just John Deere. It's all the tractors now. They're all electronic. I don't know how they can figure that being better than this, but they seem to. So now this is a tractor we use every day right now. Sometimes we put the 986 on here to run the wagon when this one's doing other stuff. This one we actually use on the fertilizer wagon. We've got another lever here. It only has 2 remotes on it, so if we plug this in, then we got an extra one, because it takes 3 remotes to run the fertilizer wagon, just the way we got it set up. It's got 540, 1000 PTO. I don't think we've ever used 3-point hitch on it. She's a good old tractor. It's not very clean inside, but seat's a little worse for wear. All my Tim Hortons cups there. It has 5,841 original hours. It's got the quad range, A, B, C, D, and it's got power shift a first, second, and then you got a clutch up to 3rd and 4th. So that's the way that works. 2 remotes there. Actually has manual shut off. Look at that. That's old school there. PTO. Ether start, which we never use because they don't always work properly. Always leery about that. If it sprays too much in, then it locks your motor up. Then you're kind of stuck sitting. So it does have air conditioning, but it doesn't work. Heater, wipers. Yeah, it's pretty basic. So that's the tractor we use every day. So I'll head over to the shed and I'll show you the oldest. Well, I'm here now at the oldest tractor that we own. And if it looks awfully familiar, go back 2 videos and you'll see I did the crank start fail on this one. Now my wrists are healing quite nicely. I've had a few people comment that I was doing it wrong, and it doesn't surprise me. I have no idea. So I should have greased these where it spins in there, and there. And you should never put your hand right around it. You should always grab it like that, so if it kicks, it'll slide out of your hands. So yeah, I'll wait till warmer weather and I'll try it again. Now this is a 1946 Oliver Cockshut 70, and I kind of figured it was pretty old because of the magneto ignition on it. I'm not sure when they quit putting them in, or whether it was optional, or I couldn't find any information about that. But there's a hand crank still on it, and the magneto, and I'm assuming the starter was put on a lot later. Yeah. I don't know, I can't imagine starter motors were really expensive, but must have been if people were buying them without. So Dad brought me a bunch of parts here. He ordered the side skirts for it, and brought me an oil filter there. And you got this all primed up, the center strip and the grill, and there's the seat. Well, we're not sure whether we're going to use that as a seat or not. I don't think it's going to work because your steering wheel's right there. Now the seat will come back. Yeah, you can just unbolt that and put it where you want it, but you're too far away from the clutch and it doesn't work either. So we're going to have to do some playing around there. I'm kind of actually looking forward to doing this one. Really am. Now it's actually almost 20 degrees warmer today than yesterday, and as you can see the frost on the side of the motor. Yeah, everything got pretty darn cold. So there you have the oldest one that we own. Now I'll take you over to another shed and I'll show you my favorite. Well, here we are over at Mom and Dad's, and here's my favorite tractor. And that's the reason this one's my favorite. Is this is the one that I learned to drive on when I was like 8 or 9 years old. I remember I had to stand on the clutch pedal to get it to go down. They're pretty tough. As you can see, I've been doing a little bit of painting here and here. This one's kind of sort of half done. Dad's working at fixing the grill on it. It's fiberglass and it's kind of coming apart. It's been hit once or twice, so he's trying to piece it together. Yeah, this tractor was our workhorse at one time. Grandpa bought it brand spanking new, I think in either 64 or 65. I'm not quite sure. But it's got new rubber and new rims, and just painted the hood and put these decals on. Dad just keeps bringing me panels and I just keep painting them. You see the 540, I've got some done on it too. 411R. This hood's pretty crinkled. So I don't know what else to say on it. I don't know if these are the original hours. I'm assuming it has like 12,000 hours on it, because the motor, when we switched it, the cylinder walls were pretty scored. Since then we put a rebuilt engine in it. only had 2 hours on it when we bought it, so rather than rebuild the old one, it was going to cost about 2 or 3 grand. I got this motor for $1,000, so that's all right. Over there we got the 77 and 550 here. The Oliver I painted last summer. Got the Oliver, or the Kosh at 70 standard here. I don't have the keys, I'd take you in the other part, but Farmall Fanatic's been asking me if I got this Oliver done, and yeah, it's pretty much done. My brother's working on the wiring on it, and my part's done anyway. So now to the part where I challenge somebody else. So speaking of Farmall Fanatic, yes, my friend, you have been challenged. I watched your 3-knife challenge video last year, and he's pretty impressive. So I also want to challenge John at Louisianaaquaponics. It's payback, my friend. He's the one who challenged me last year, so I know he's got a few tractors there, so it'll be interesting to see it. And burning dinosaurs, I guess. I will looking forward to see what you have there. So that's it for now. I'll be looking forward to seeing the videos. Thanks for watching.